Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. According to Monday, December 2nd spoilers for Days of Our Lives, Julie Williams will be taken aback when her brother, Stephen Olsen, appears outside the Horton residence. Julie will be caught off guard when she goes to investigate and discovers Stephen because there will be a commotion near the window. Naturally, Stephen will be in town to assist DOOL in celebrating their 15,000th episode and to attend Doug Williams' impending burial. In addition, Liz Chandler will return, so she will visit Marlena Evans and eventually run into Marie Horton. Their reunion would undoubtedly be uncomfortable because Liz had her share of affairs and even shot Marie once. But for now, it's more important to remember Doug, therefore our predictions suggest that Liz and Marie might decide to declare a truce. According to spoilers for other days, Eli Grant will have some tales to share. Lonnie Grant. Eli will give updates on Doug's crazy childhood and all the havoc he caused because Lonnie doesn't know much about his past. That might make people laugh and provide a positive way to make everyone feel better. Doug would be happy to see Lonnie and Eli laughing about his history since he was essentially the happiest person in the world. According to Days teasers, Hope Brady won't be joining Ciara Brady Weston and Shawn Brady when they go to Salem. Hope will feel compelled to remain at Beau Brady's institution because he just moved his finger. Although Hope still plans to return to Salem shortly, she will delay her departure until she has had a chance to evaluate the situation and hear from Beau's physicians. Hope is excited at the possibility of Beau waking up and returning to his family, despite her grief over Doug's passing. This will offer Hope a miracle to hold on to and lessen the devastating blow she has been dealt. Ciara and Shawn will meet up with Lucas Horton and Jennifer Horton Devereaux. Talk about that time capsule that no one has been able to open yet will be included, along with some heartwarming Doug recollections. According to spoilers for the upcoming episodes of Days of Our Lives, Ciara will eventually open the box, so check in to find out what's inside. The actor with the longest tenure on Days of Our Lives is revealed by spoilers and updates. Here is everything you need to know about Suzanne Rogers and Maggie Horton Kyriakis, who have been playing the role for more than 50 years. Our Lives Days spoilers alert, we honor Suzanne Rogers. Suzanne Rogers has played Maggie Horton Kyriakis, a farm girl who overcomes obstacles to become a shrewd businesswoman, for more than 50 years. Addiction, paralysis, and even her own murder on Days of Our Lives have been among these difficulties. Suzanne has remained a constant in decades of treachery, intrigue, and plotting. The show, which will celebrate its 15,000th episode on Peacock on December 2nd, 2024, will include her as its longest-running actor. On August 20, 1973, she made her first appearance. DOOL spoilers, Maggie overcame an attempted murder and regained her ability to walk. Maggie has been buried alive, shot a drug dealer, recovered from her alcohol addiction, learned to walk again, and even survived a Salem stalker attack. She ran several profitable enterprises, cared for her children, dealt with several husbands, and was a mother figure to others while juggling all of this. Rogers was first seen to the audience as Maggie, a rural girl who lost her ability to walk following a vehicle accident that killed her parents. One of the primary characters, Mickey Horton, was suffering from amnesia when he ended up on her farm. He quickly fell in love with Maggie because he couldn't recall his wife, Laura Horton. Maggie received a pair of red shoes from Mickey. One of Rogers' favorite stories was about Mickey urging her to have surgery by leaving a pair of red shoes at the hospital, which helped her regain her ability to walk. Rogers stated, she was afraid Mickey would abandon her after Maggie's surgery, but the shoes gave her hope that she could walk alone again someday. However, he promised to take her dancing in her red shoes, which made it clear to her that he wanted her to get better. Maggie regained her ability to walk, and once Mickey recovered his memories and reconciled with his first wife, they were married. However, Maggie continued to struggle in a variety of ways long after that. DOOL spoilers, Maggie's addiction battles. Maggie battled alcoholism in the late 1970s as the biological mother of Melissa Horton, her adoptive daughter, contested custody. She won a Daytime Emmy Award for Outstanding Supporting Actress in 1979 as a result of her sober journey. Her character Maggie, who sold canes with cocaine concealed in them without realizing it, became connected with a drug dealer that same year. She used his own revolver to shoot the dealer when he came to take back his narcotics. After receiving a diagnosis of myasthenia gravis, a chronic autoimmune disease, in 1984, Rogers took a brief hiatus from the show, but she returned the following year to reprise her role as Maggie. Spoilers for Days of Our Lives: Maggie and Mickey's continued struggles. Supervillain Stefano Di Mera abducted Mickey and held him captive, causing problems for both Maggie and Mickey. Meanwhile, Maggie fell in love with another man. After Mickey fled and she took care of him after he was shot, they eventually reconciled. Mickey was Maggie's primary love until his death in 2010, even though she would eventually show interest in other guys. Maggie also survived a near-death experience in 2003 when she and other well-known figures were singled out by the Salem Stalker, a vicious murderer who wiped out Salem's population. The following year, however, it was discovered that Maggie and the other victims were still alive and had been covertly held on an island known as Meliswen. DOOL spoilers: Meliswen Rogers told TV Insider that she was taken aback by her character's sudden reappearance. Months later, just before the victims were reintroduced to the rest of the group, she learned the news at a meeting with executive producer Ken Corday. It was shocking and exciting at the same time, she remembered. Following Mickey's death, Maggie started dating Victor Kiriakis, a Salem bad boy who had turned his life around. Maggie was saved by Victor after his irate wife had buried her alive. They finally got married and remained together until Victor's passing in 2023. Everything concerning Suzanne. Days of Our Lives' longest-serving actor is Suzanne Rogers, who plays Maggie Horton Kiriakis. She told TV Insider last year about her accomplishment, saying, "It's unbelievable that it's been 50 years. I feel honored and touched to still be on the show." According to her biography, she was born Suzanne Cecilia Crumpler but changed her name to Suzanne Rogers in honor of her inspiration, Ginger Rogers, who shaped her in dance and cinema. Rogers began her career as a dancer, just like Ginger, and at the age of 17, she joined the Rockets at Radio City Music Hall. Before moving to Los Angeles in 1973 and landing the crucial part of Maggie, she also appeared on Broadway in productions such as Follies, Coco, and Hallelujah Boy. Suzanne discusses getting into the soap. Rogers told the spin-off in 2015 that she signed a contract in 1974 without fully comprehending what it meant. "I had performed in a few nighttime productions, but nothing noteworthy, and I had experience in theater, musicals, and commercials. She started watching soap operas to acquire a sense of the genre. I fell in love with it right away. It was all about being on your toes," she said. "It was ideal for me. You need to be focused, know exactly what you're doing, deliver your lines fast and accurately, and most importantly, be professional."